Want to see something cool and useful for your DIY escape? Well, welcome back to the Fuzzy Fixer. I'm doing the bathroom demo over here, and part of that demo is we gotta get rid of this sink and vanity. How vain. To make room for, first of all, for us to work. Secondly, to delete all this, because that don't need to be there no more. All this is gonna go over there now. So, we gotta remove the stinky sinky. And here's where something useful comes into play. If you ever want to deal with a sink, let me show you how. Before you start removing your sink, you want to make sure that your taps are off. So you go over here to your turn-offs. And if you have these little nibbles, give them a good firm twisting both sides to make sure that you don't have water coming. Make sure they're nice and tight. Next you want to do is you want to come up here and make sure that you have nothing left in the taps. Now you can undo your lines and thereby remove your sink. I'm going to get a glass bowl here which has some questionable liquid in there from God knows how long ago, and I'm going to go ahead and take these off. You just use channel locks, or you can use robo grips, or any one of those kind of things to just get your nut loosened up. You want to get your nut loose before you bust it. Right. There we go. And go ahead and give her a twiddle a twist. Alright, and let her drain down in there. Next you're going to do, come up here to the other side, and you're going to do exactly the same thing. So now what you got to do is you come over to your main drain pipe here. Okay, I use any tool for the job. So we'll get this undiddled here. You want to make sure you have your handy dandy questionable catch bucket here of questionable fluids therein. Or as that British plumber would say, your handy dandy folding bucket. I think it's trademarked though. So you want to undo this stuff here, undo your nuts, get your pee-pee trap off, go ahead and dump her out. And you can do the same thing if you need to service your sink and it's clogged. Ooh, you can see there's crap in there from the demo, but that helps illustrate the point there, you know. So that's how you service a sink, and you can root it up there and root it down there. We're gonna go top side and pop the sink. Anyway, just something in my mouth that really shouldn't have been there. Questionable. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop the top. Alright, so now what we got to do is we got to cut the silicone. That's really all that's holding your sink in place, is just basically the weight of the sink and any sort of silicone or caulking around it. Kind of cut it around a little bit. Get this pried up underneath here. Like so. Good. Give us a little space to work. Mr. Goodbar, and pop them under so we can give ourselves a little more prying force there.